I feel like there is still this feeling in many of us that we're still looking. We're still searching for that thing, that one piece of information, that one coach, that one course that's going to be the thing that changes everything, the thing that catapults us into greater income or greater visibility or greater success. If we're really honest, is there still that sense inside of you that there is something out there that's going to be the thing? And let's just address that right now, because that is still searching and thinking that we are separate from that which we desire, and that someone or something outside of us has the answer or the key. And I feel like it's something that we kind of need to hear again and again and again, that you are already whole and one with your desire. You are already whole and one with your desire, because your desire is born from the heart. True heart's desires are born from wholeness. They are born from God consciousness. They are born from the universe for you to experience inside of you. Therefore, there is no thing outside of you that is the thing that's going to get you there. Because one, there's no there to get to, because you're not separate from it. And the only reason that we think that there is somewhere to get to is because we think there's somewhere to go to. But if we truly drop in and anchor into this awareness that I am already one with my desire. Now, let's say, for example, your desire is to always have an abundance and surplus of money available to you. That money is always available to you. Maybe that's your desire, that you can just freely live your life and that money is always available to you. Say that was your heart's desire. Say that felt like something that felt really, really aligned, really, really powerful in your body. So there's this desire that abundant money will always be there for you. So what the mind tends to do is goes out and looks at all the ways. How am I going to create these income streams, or how is money going to abundantly be flowing to me? And as soon as we even do that, in essence, we separate ourselves from the wholeness that the desire already is. And so here's the shift. Here's the one simple shift that kind of makes everything else obsolete. What if you just knew that your financial wellness was going to be taken care of for the rest of your life? What if you just knew that you were always going to have more than enough money, and you put down the need to know how, but you knew? Now, when I say you know, I don't mean in the mind. I mean every fiber of your being knows that you are financially cared for, because that's what you've decided, and you are one with that desire. You're not separate from it, so you don't have to look outside of yourself for the how. You are one with it. And the level of knowing, feel into your body, feel into something that you just know. What do you just know unshakably that you never ever question? Not even once. And it could be something like, the sun always rises. You don't need to go out and watch the sun rise just to make sure that the sun is rising. You just know. You could sleep in till 11 in the morning, but you knew that the sun had risen, because the sun always rises, because it's an integral aspect of this life. What if you just knew that all the financial abundance that you could ever need was there for you because you choose it, because it's an integral part of your life? Can you feel, as you just choose it, as you just decide, that all of the mind games, they kind of just stop, because you don't have to keep affirming it. You don't have to write it down 222 times. You don't have to keep affirming it every single day. You just know. You don't think about the sun rising every day. It just does. Now, of course, to begin with, this takes practice. But what if you chose today a desire that you have, and you chose from this moment on just to know that it is true for you, that it just is? How would you feel? Would you feel relieved? Would you feel relaxed? Would you feel open? Would you feel curious? Would you feel playful? Would you feel happy? Would you feel joyful? What would you personally feel if you knew that thing that you desire is just done? It just is. And your only job, if there is any job to do, is that anything that arises that wants to pull you off that inner knowing, is that you decline. Nope, no thank you, doubt. I don't want to play with you today. Nope, no thank you, fear. I have no desire to play in that game today. And eventually, when you stop playing with the old habits, with the old ways that your mind tries to pull you back into your old ways of being, when you refuse to play, when you put them down, when you stop giving attention to the patterns, the habits, the feelings that are not in alignment to your inner knowing, and you tell yourself the truth. This isn't about bypassing. It's not about ignoring. You can dance it out, you can journal it out. We've talked about this before. You can allow yourself to feel it, but you only need to feel it for about 90 seconds. And then you can place it down and say, no thanks, this is who I am. And you can reaffirm your knowing. And the more that you do this, the more it becomes your natural way of being. So my invitation for you is to pick a heart desire, something that you've been trying to work out, something that you've been trying to figure out how to do it. Maybe you've been trying to do it for a very long time. And just imagine that you detach from your past, you detach from your future, and right here, right now, as the open channel that you are, you decide to know that whatever it is done. And that's your commitment for the day. That's your dedication for the day. Literally, how would you move through your day if you knew that thing that you desire was done? How would you move through your day if that thing that you desire, you knew was done, that you knew you would always be financially taken care of? Like literally, if you always knew you'd be financially taken care of, it would really change the way you move through your day. Feel into this. What is it? What is the one thing for you? What is the thing that you've been wanting or desiring? What is the thing that feels like it's eluded you? And what if you decided right here, right now, to choose to know that it just is? To choose to never again separate yourself from your desire, because you are one with your desire. When you are one with your desire, it is done. You're not separate from it. There's no place to go to. I often talk or give that visual of, like a piece of paper with a dot on one side, a dot on the other. We think there's a distance that we need to travel, but when you bend the paper in half, you bring the two dots together. This is what this is. This is being one with your desire right now. And you can do this internally by knowing that it is already done. And it takes faith and it takes practice to strengthen your capacity to stay in the knowing. That's all it is. It's a strength training. It's a resistance training to train yourself to a level of mastery where you can stand in faith in knowing that it is done, no matter what the outside world is telling you, no matter what your mum is telling you, no matter what the financial situation is telling you, no matter what Donald Trump is telling you, no matter what the government is telling you, no matter what anything outside of you is saying. You are the master of your frequency. You are your own energetic powerhouse. Play with this. It's really simple. You can just literally let everything else go. Affirmations, visualizations, you can do that if that feels fun and you want to. But really, it's in the deciding and the knowing. It is done. I am one with that which I desire, because I am. And then you don't need to micromanage or control how you get that desire. You get to surrender it to your higher self. You get to surrender it to God consciousness. Take care of this for me. I don't know how. Show me. Take care of it for me. But you're not saying it in a way that you are disempowered, because you're saying it to an aspect of yourself that has the wisdom, that higher aspect of self that already knows how. So you're not saying it out of disempowerment. I give my power away to the universe to do this for me. You're giving it up to the higher aspect of you that already has the answer. And then as you sit and you move through your life, in the knowing, as the open channel that you are, neither attached to outcome or stuck in the past or feeling into the future, the information that you need, the guidance that you need comes to you in the right timing for you to receive it. Because you are an open vessel to receive. You are listening, you are open, you are receptive. I would love to hear your reflections about this in the group. I love you so much.